Hey guys, Marstinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are going to be looking at everyone's favorite EZA unit from the 8th anniversary, and that is the physical Super VEGITO. So we finished the EZA live on the stream, doing the showcase here as the final part of the live stream. And yeah, he is Rainbow, full level 10 links. Running him on one of his two 200% teams. He is on Battle of Wits, so he's on the STR Carnival Goku team, and he is on the Buu duo from the 8th anniversary. He's on their team as well. I wanted to run him on this team because on Battle of Wits we can run him with this Piccolo that obviously has a Scouter effect, which is going to be very, very useful for him. So let us go ahead and take a look at what he does. So his super attack is immense damage to the enemy, raises allies' attack and defense by 30%. So he's giving a pretty good buff to the rest of the rotation if he's in slot 1. And then he gets damage received from normal attacks minus 80%, counters with tremendous power, defense 150, attack 20 with each attack received, up to 120. So his biggest flaw is that he doesn't start off with any attack. So he has a medium chance to crit. 1 key up to 3 and defense 30% up to 90 and chance of critting 10% up to 30 each time you receive an attack 3 times. So when you get hit 3 times, you get 1 key, 30% defense and 10% crit. So to get the full boost from that final part of his passive, he has to get hit 9 times, which is quite a lot. So on this starting rotation, we do have him getting hit 3 times. So let's see how this plays out here. We're going to have... We've got... It's at 199k defense on turn 1. And that's with the support from this guy as well, who gives defensive support. So that's not really that impressive. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And we'll see how this plays out here. Just want to focus on his attack stats for this turn. Okay, Piccolo's going to double super. Alright, so what is this devastating first attack stat here? Oh, calm down, Super VEGITO. 1.5 million? Woo! That's the, he certainly is an EZA of all time. So the counter, even with the crit, look how bad the counter is. We need to build up damage though. So you can see the attack up thing there. He's now been hit 3 times as well. So that gives him the extra part of his buff from his passive. But not exactly a super impressive first turn there. But yeah, shout out to Katie Louise for the 5 gifted channel memberships. Ash, Goku Killer, Beefy, Tommy, and Mystic Shadow all receiving channel memberships. So shout out to you guys. Yeah, I guess we play it like this, right? Piccolo will still take damage here, but having that Scouter effect obviously very, very useful on this turn. But yeah, shout out to all the channel members. Let us know your favorite emote down below in the chat. Those of you who are watching the video on demand version of this, if you want to become a channel member to help support the channel, it is only $2. You get your name highlighted in green with the Timebreaker mask emoji, both in the live chat and in the comments section. And you do get access to members only content and stuff. I just recently posted a members only Q&A post on the YouTube community tab. So you can only see that if you are a channel member. So if you can see that, if you are a member, go ahead and drop some questions on there. I'll be going through answering a bunch of those after this stream is over, actually. So maybe I should float these guys off next time and actually get them on rotation with Super VEGITO. But I want to try and get the other Piccolo on rotation with him as quickly as possible for the support. Or for the Scouter effect, I should say. So let's do this. So now we're starting off, we're at 259. And that was after getting hit 3 times. So that means we got 60% attack from the first part of his passive. And then we got 1 key, 30% defense, and 10% crit chance from this last part of his passive because we got hit 3 times. So we're getting hit, what, 4 times in slot 1? So we're going to get 1 more tick of that last part of his passive. And then one extra towards the third and final one. And we should get his attack fully built up here as well, with these hits. But I mean, look at these crits. Like, I mean, well, sorry, look at these counters. I mean, that was no crit. And of course he gets supered. 367k. Yikes. And then, yeah, look at that crit counter. Like, it's not really a lot of damage, is it? Oh, man, I don't know. You guys know me in the community, like, especially from Twitter and stuff. Like, I like to be optimistic. I like to be that, like, the glass half full kind of person. And I was really hoping going into this showcase that maybe physical Super VEGITO wasn't quite as bad as people were making him out to be. But yeah, I cannot say I am impressed. Yeah, Super Magnet, everyone calls him. Super Magneto, because taking the super, like, he's basically just like Great Saiyaman 3. Great Saiyaman 3 is so good, one of the best heroes units. But, like, it seems like if you don't have a scouter effect, any place you put him on the rotation, you can almost guarantee that that's where you're going to get super attacked. It just happens, like, every time, I swear. Oh. This is the game... Why is the game lagging? Oh, I think it's calmed down a little bit now. Right, so let's get... Shall I get these guys floated off? I could use the exchange with them as well. Actually, no, let's float them off first. Because we can let this guy get some hits in, because then he's potentially going to... We need to unlock... The ideal thing for this team would be able to get enough hits on both the Carnival Gokus, so that they both have their scouter effects as well. And then if you made it so your floating units were both the Carnival Gokus and physical Piccolo, then you'd have a scouter on every single rotation. But it would take a while to get that set up, which is kind of awkward. But... yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this. I really thought that this was going to be... I really hoped that maybe he would be better than I thought, but... Alright, so Piccolo's on rotation. Oh, okay, so no super attacks this time. So now we can get him fully built up by him getting his hits here. And there's quite a few hits for Carnival Goku as well. So... this seems like it'll be pretty good. Unfortunately, we can't get a super for Piccolo. But let's see. What are we doing here? See, look, his crit counters aren't even doing 1,000,000 damage. Like, bruh. Now, I know when he does his super attack, his 30% buff, it applies to himself as well. But, like, we just got hit. Was it 4 or 5 times? All those counters. And we barely did, like, a bar of HP. And... no, was it 3 million on the super? Oof. Oof. Yeah, attack support definitely seems like it's going to be most beneficial. I didn't really bring much attack support on this team. I guess we'll have to get the STR Piccolo floated off on the next turn so we can get him in slot 3 and actually have some attack support. But yeah, so we'll do this. And yeah, I guess on this team as well, one of the reasons why LR Piccolo will be really good is because we can use that whole thing where you use like the giant form to cancel out the enemy being able to super. So let's say we were doing Broly or Metal Cooler Core. When you get to the final phase, you can use the Orange Piccolo transformation, and then when you come out of it on that turn, like say you have Super VEGITO on that same rotation with Piccolo, then when you come out of the Orange transformation, the enemy cannot super attack, right? So then you can put VEGITO in front of all of the attacks, and he's going to be able to get off a bunch of counters. But like as we've seen here, like it's not like all of those counters are doing crazy damage, and this is only against like the Oceanus Shenron in the Shadow Dragons like red zone, and he's only doing that sort of level of damage. Now again, like, how is this turn going to play out? Like, where are the super attacks going to be? I want to see him attack first, actually. So, oh no, I can't, because if I leave these guys in slot 1, they just kill. So, I guess we just have to do this, and we'll see if the Super Magneto curse comes back again. What's the chances? 2 for 2. Let's see. Alright, so no crit again. Okay, there's a crit. Oh, is he actually going to... Did he actually not get supered? Hey, there you go. Well, at least there's that. And a 3 million attack. Like, the problem is, right, like, if his attack stat wasn't that high, but he was tanking supers, then I don't think I would have a problem with him because, you know, he's just there on the team to be a tank. The problem is that he will just die to supers. So there needs to be a better, like, middle ground. And the better middle ground should be that, like, if he's not tanking supers, I don't mind that. Like, units, you know, not every unit in the game can survive supers from the tough bosses. But if he's not tanking supers, then he should be doing more damage. So, apparently he works well enough versus the current difficult Sin fight. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When it comes to normal attacks, against Sin and all the tough bosses, he will tank normal attacks. And any AoEs that are technically normals, not like obviously STR Broly who does an AoE super, but normal attacks he will tank, right? Because he's got 80% damage reduction. So that is good. He will tank normal attacks even from the tough bosses. But he gets demolished by super attacks, and then he's not really putting out a ton of damage. So the big question that it comes down to, and I think the reason why he's so bad, or everyone thinks he's so bad, is the question is, like, why would you run him, right? Like, if you're running him on the team as just a unit that can tank normals, I mean, a lot of the top tier units in the game can tank normals. But, like, he can't tank supers, he's not doing crazy amounts of damage, so it's like, why are you using him on the team, basically? So let's try this. So, we are getting some attack support, we are going to get hit first. Let's see how this plays out here. We've got type advantage as well, so yeah, see, now we're able to do 1 million damage. I don't want to hit these because I want to see what he does after this. So what is his attack stat here? 3.9. So he basically got almost 1 million extra attack stat just from the support from Piccolo. So attack support for him is definitely going to be very, very powerful. So if you're running him on the Boo Duo 200% team, then you could run the GT Duo as well. And then when you go into like the standby into the Super Saiyan Vegeta, and he's giving 80% attack, then obviously on those turns, he's potentially going to be putting out some real numbers. But the problem is when you're not on those turns, right? Like, you can't have... I mean, some team builds you can, obviously. I was going to say you can't have attack support on every turn, but depending on how you build the team, you absolutely can. But it definitely feels like those things are really going to be... big. So... And we're going to get the... I just want to see the next turn. I want to see this final turn with physical Super Vegito because we are type disadvantage. And we're not going to have a Scour, I'm pretty sure, on the next turn. So we'll see if the Super Magneto curse strikes once again. Shout out to the to Katie Louise for another super chat. £20 super chat. Enjoy the donation, and you deserve this for being someone who is a decent person. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys, right? Like, obviously this is going to make it into the recorded video. I try not to do a lot of the stream shout out stuff when I'm recording videos, but I just want to express, like, to all you guys out there, like, it's been 12 days now since I made my announcement that I've now become a full-time content creator, and the amount of support that you guys have been showing is absolutely insane. Like, you know, it's beyond words. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, let's see. So I mean, he tanks Nova for double digits, which is what we want. And then there you go. Super Magneto strikes again, 1 million damage, and then that is GG. So there you go. That's physical Super Vegito. Really hoping he was going to be better than I thought, but I guess it is what it is. So let me know what you think of him down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.